What role did Max Fleischer play in Golden Age cartoons? Imagine a time when animation was just starting to take shape and new ideas were changing how stories were told on screen. Max Fleischer was one of the key figures during this exciting period. He helped create some of the most memorable cartoons of the Golden Age of animation, which lasted from the early 1920s to the late 1940s. Fleischer Studios, the company he co-founded with his brother Dave, was known for its unique style and innovative techniques. Unlike Disney, whose cartoons often looked polished and aimed at children, Fleischer's work had a more urban, sometimes surreal feel and often included humor that appealed to adults. Characters like Betty Boop, Koko the Clown, and Popeye became huge icons. Betty Boop was famous for her jazz-age style and her slightly risque look, which pushed boundaries until stricter censorship rules came into play. Popeye started as a side character but quickly became a star, with Fleischer Studios producing over 100 Popeye shorts. Max Fleischer was also a pioneer in animation technology. He invented the rotoscope, a device that allowed animators to trace over live-action footage to make movements look more real. This technique is still used today. He also created the Follow the Bouncing Ball sing-along cartoons, which made watching and singing along fun and easy. Fleischer Studios also developed the Stereoptical Process, which used three-dimensional model sets behind the animation cells. This gave the cartoons a sense of depth that was new at the time and influenced later techniques like Disney's multiplane camera. Fleischer Studios was also responsible for the first animated Superman shorts, which brought the superhero to life with fast-paced action and dramatic lighting. These cartoons are still admired for their fluid animation and cinematic style. The studio produced many series like Out of the Inkwell, Screen Songs, and Color Classics. Fleischer's approach was more improvisational and experimental, often blending jazz music, nightclub scenes, and darker visuals that made his cartoons stand out. Despite facing financial problems and management issues, Fleischer's influence remained strong. His innovations in animation technology and his bold style helped shape the golden age of cartoons. His work was different from Disney's, often more daring and edgy, and it appealed to a wider audience. Max Fleischer's role in this era was as an inventor and a creative force who pushed the limits of what cartoons could do. His cartoons celebrated city life, music, and a more adult sensibility, leaving a lasting mark on animation history.